Well, hello everybody. Fancy meeting you here. Oh dear, what? Hark, what do I hear? Has someone infiltrated this call with me? Could it be the person I invite for all of these streams? Oh, semantics, semantics. Good luck. You don't know where I live. I mean, you could probably ask Kevin, but all right. So in before codec call noise. What's up, everybody? Welcome everybody back to Pokemon Panic Edition. I of course am Whatthefnu. This is Raptor, also known as Shadowmancer 2 in the chat. Shoutouts to the rest of the early crew, by the way. Warbus Aod, Chiron Plays, and Blue Javelin. Alright, so, for those of you who have never been to one of these streams before, here's how this is going to work. It's called Pokemon Panic Edition because a couple different things are different. For one, we are not playing a normal version of Pokemon Yellow, but it'll become pretty apparent very quickly what version we're playing. In fact, a quick look into our team list might give you an indication already that something is very, very wrong with what's going on here. Not even the names. I forgot about some of these. We of course have our star player, the Nidorina. We have our Rattata, who is in the top percent of Rattatas. We have Zeke, the Pidgey. What are you clapping for? We have the Spearow. We have Sandshrew, the Geodude. And Kikud. Oh, I forgot we did that, because that's an Ekans joke. So yes, you notice we are not supposed to have some of these Pokemon, but that's not the only thing that's different here. We also have a little something else. Excuse me for a second, because this is going to look a little bit weird. Turn off window capture here. So, welcome to the Wheel of Modifiers right here. This is basically something that's going to, every hour on the hour, starting from 9 p.m., we are going to, was it every hour or every half hour? Half hour. Every half hour, we are going to spin this wheel, and we're going to do whatever comes up. For example, our first spin... No, we're not going to open the stream with 10-minute Art Academy. We gotta try that again. We actually have to play the game for a little bit. That's not much better. That's Poke Strike, which means that team I just showed you guys, we have to put them all back in the box and replace them with completely different Pokemon from the list. But before we do that, we've actually, if I screw up on one of the challenges like I did the other night, we have a second wheel here for that exact purpose. This is the Wheel of Torture. You don't want to know what these four things do, and neither do I, so let's not find out, shall we? It was fun while it lasted, guys. Yeah. Let's do it at 8:30. We will... And then we move on to something completely different. What is everything on the wheel? Oh, we'll find out. There's some fun ones on there. There goes Rattata. There goes Zeke. There's Sandshrew. Now, the duck is going to have to stay here for a little bit on the team because... Now, so, Kazam. We're taking out Solidus. Leedle, 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 leedle. Did we have anything else? No, it's just them. It's just those four. Who was... Yeah, there we go. And there goes the duck. So we have 4 Pokemon to work with now. And a lot of them are in pretty bad shape. We have a level 4 Paris. We have an Abra. No, we have an Alakazam. This was our starter. All it knows right now is a teleport and kinesis. We have an Ekans named Solidus, and we have no points for guessing what this thing's species is. Who do I even train in this situation? Who needs the experience? I want to level up my starter and eventually make him useful for something. Man, I just want pizza in general, Warboss. Much easier. By the way, everybody, as you know, just in case you don't know, every pizza is a personal pizza if you believe in yourself. There's your inspirational words for the day. What's even the level of some of the wild Pokemon around here? I promise just to raise these guys up a little bit. I want something of a somewhat decent level, because these guys can't even fight the trainers on the route we need to get onto. What's up, Gator Hero? I did not. What's this all about? Oh, wait a second. I think I know this. They figured out that it was... A lot of the horrible alien AI in that game was due to one wrong letter. It was a spelling error. Oh, right. I forgot that these were down here. Right. That's a thing. There actually were Dratini hanging out down here. Alright, here we go. I've got 1 Pokeball. Please catch it. Nope. Hey, at least it's experience going into my main starter. Y'all may not remember the game being this fast before, to which I say, shh. Pay no attention to that man behind the counter. Don't tell Nintendo. I wouldn't put it past them, honestly. It's a love-hate relationship with that company. On one hand, they make really good games. On the other hand, they have absolutely no idea how to business. You think Solidus by himself is good enough? Like, level 7 and just wrapping everything on that route? You think I could be able to beat most of them? And if it ends up going badly, we'll know better for next time, right? Well, this is why they invented the save file. Pokemon Moon was an emotional experience for me. When you talk about how much you love Marin, reminds me of my experience with Lily. See, I'm old and jaded, is the thing. So, my experience with Pokemon Moon, as weird as it sounds to say, I felt... What got me more than anything else was the story of Lucamine. it's hard to describe without completely spoiling what I think is one of the better moments in that game. But just the whole situation with that character. Oh yeah, this guy's just got a Metapod. This will be a nice place to start. And because rap works the way it does, it'll be nice and easy to grind this guy down. There we go, level 8. He's got another Metapod. I might actually be able to split this between me and Kazam. Uh-oh. Speaking of things taking too long. I ran out of raps. Dude, Ryza! Hey, buddy! Did I miss much? Nah, we're just starting this playthrough here. Jack change. Well, my level 6 Weedle versus his level 9. My, this is taking a while. We're running at ludicrous speed right now. And we're out of raps. I can't even teleport the thing. We have no attacking moves. This is awful. Type in something. Oh, thank goodness. This guy's last Pokemon is a... Oh, I see what's going on here. Thanks, man. 500 too. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. They were nice and they actually decided to give you ads for once. Or... I appreciate that, man. Thank you. How would you feel if Nintendo ported Star Fox Zero to the Switch with good controls? If they got rid of the motion controls, Star Fox Zero would actually be a good game. I will straight up admit that. It has its charming moments. It would be a good game if it didn't force you to use the gamepad. Alright. No, it's just forcing a game to be something it's not is a mistake. Like, they tried to completely reinvent the wheel. All I wanted was a new Star Fox game. That's it. You put a fox in a plane and then you have him shoot at a giant monkey head. That's all I want. That's all I want. They couldn't even get that right. They just have to, and this is why there was that big conversation for a while. It's like, yeah, Nintendo, maybe you should stop trying to reinvent every single game you make. Like that game depreciated to half of its original selling price within 3 weeks. That does not happen with a Nintendo game. It does not. I literally cannot hear anything from your computer except your voice, Fnu. Is anyone else having audio issues right now? Because if I need to fix something, then I need to fix something. Hang on a minute. Let's see here. It's not playing audio? Weird. That's so strange. I wonder why that is. Does it have to be game capture then? A Pogue webcam. If I turn on game capture, that'll do something. Yep. This is a definite yup. Sure. Oh. Window capture. Maybe that fixes it? You can only hear me. And nothing Nothing I seem to be doing is doing anything, is it? Are you still only hearing me? Hold on, wait. You should be hearing music right now if I fix something. No, nothing. How do I fix this problem? No musics. Because I'm trying to set game capture to capture the Visual Boy Advance, but it doesn't. I have to use window capture. Otherwise, it just ends up being a big black void. Like, game capture doesn't do it for some reason. And before, like the last stream, I wasn't having audio problems. At least I don't think. Yeah, unfortunately. So I don't know what I did different. If something in... Check the sound. Well, that's the thing. If game capture was working properly, it would be one of the sound options in my mixer. It doesn't show up, is the thing. Like, game capture does not show up because it's not actually recognizing the Visual Boy Advance as a program it can capture. It would show me, like, the bar going up and down if I... Oh, hey. Thanks for the host, Coops. Welcome to the chat, man. Just in time to watch everything blow up. Yep, no, I see it. I'm fully aware. It's my brand, man. Failure is my brand. As I'm proving right now. That too. Pizza and failure. The most filling combination. What are you using? I'm using Visual Boy Advance right now, but maybe I should move over to a different one. Okay, well, let's close that out. Let's try something different here. ROMs. Pokemon. Where did I... Ah, there it is. Maybe this will work properly if we swap over to a completely different program. Well, it sees it at the very least. Let's turn that down a little bit. The game audio so I can actually hear you on top of everything else. Still no sound? God! Hold on a minute. If I swap over to another thing really quickly and then come back, it'll give me the option. I mean, we have it in game capture now. So that's working. Why? What is happening? How do we fix this? Can people hear you? Settings. Audio. Desktop audio device. Wait a minute. Speakers. Okay. Say something. Output. Audio.
Witty jokes have been going on.
There you are. There you should be.
Oh boy.
Wait. Did I just figure out how to fix it? Did Chiron just save the stream?
Yeah, it's working now.
Woo! I'm gonna turn you down a little bit though. You look like you're gonna be a little overpowering in the audio. Okay, is that balanced out now? Let's say a couple things.
Hero, I am not Fnu's friend. That is an insult. I don't want to be on the stream anymore. I'm insulted now.
Okay. You should be balancing out. According to the length of the bars, you shouldn't be much louder than I am right now.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. So it wasn't the emulator. Although I like this being on game capture, though. I don't know why, it just feels like it fits a little better. Okay.
Ryan was like, play Digimon!
I mean, it's a better game anyway.
Here it is. Oh, did you hear about the new one that they just announced?
I have not.
It's going to be called Digimon Survive.
Because that worked out so well for the last company that used that subtitle.
It's a strategy RPG with some visual novel aspects to it.
But what if you could romance the Digimon?
Actually, it says in a little bit of like the Famitsu article when it was released, like when they release the images for it, that your choices will change on what evolutions you can get for your Digimon.
Okay, well, upside this works. Down, and all of the sound is just fine. Downside is now I can't fast forward anymore. I don't think I can anyway. So, unfortunately, if I'm gonna do grinding like this, it's going to be normal speed. Everybody's gonna have to view me doing rap over and over again to this Nidoran girl. Isn't this exciting, me just mashing the A button over and over?
Are you having fun?
Look in the settings. Options. Joypad. Figure keyboard. System. I'm not finding a specific command for fast forwarding anywhere. Configure extra buttons? No. It's fine. When we're taking care of the wheel stuff here in a little bit, we can swap back over to the other emulator. Now that we've got the audio issue figured out, that's the big one. That's what I needed to know, and this is why computer updates are the literal worst. Because they destroy every single setting you thought you had figured out on your computer. That cost us 12 of our 20 wraps. This move is so good, and yet it's so abysmal at the same time. At least in the original version of the game. A lot of people... Generation 1 is an interesting beast just because so much of it is broken. Like, special being a single stat. Moves, there wasn't the physical special split for moves yet. There's no held items. There are various other glitches, like catching is also broken, as we've gone over before.
You're 1 minute from 30.
Okay. Do I even want to go fighter right now? I mean, we'll be able to go to our normal team anyway. May as well make that last minute entertaining. We pulled it off once before, maybe we can beat this guy another time. Except now that I know what Pokemon he has, I can prepare a little bit. So let me just, Eve is going to be the least useful in this fight. What we're going to want to do is put Kazam out front so that we can grind him up a little bit on the Metapods. And then we send out the Weedle just so that we can get the super effective damage and also... Alright, there we go. We're at the 8:30 mark, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while that's going on in the background... While this Kazam just stares down the Metapod, neither of them being capable of damaging the other.
Riza, from what me and Fnu both have agreed is it has to come out first and not be another garbage mess.
Ooh, hang on a minute. Things just got interesting. Because we've got, the Pokestrike is over, but we're still stuck in a battle here, all of the scabs are. And now, Danger Zone has been activated. Now this battle is serious. If anything bad happens to a single one of them, they're gone, because Danger Zone temporarily turns on Nuzlocke rules. Hold on to your hats, folks. This might get interesting. Are you going to buy Monster Hunter World on PC? No, I am not. Or Metal Wolf Chaos. That is far more likely. I'm telling you right now. It is far more likely I'm going to try out Metal Wolf Chaos, because I hear nothing but good things about it. You're apparently the President of the United States, and you're playing you're piloting a gigantic mech suit, which sounds amazing.
Your dad was president, too.
Nice.
But, yeah.
Oh, cool. Hereditary inheritance. Because that's the American way.
Yeah, the whole thing with the PC port that me and Finu are both worried about is it's a Japanese company and they're notoriously bad at making PC ports of anything, it seems.
Yeah. Metal Wolf Chaos was too American for America.
Yeah.
Just reminds me of Broforce. I wish I had been able to actually do like a 4th of July stream, because I would have just played nothing but games like Broforce. I probably would have... Was Metal Wolf Chaos out by that point?
Metal Wolf Chaos was never available in America.
No, I know that.
Okay.
Like, was the now American version available?
No, it's not out yet.
Oh, alright. Oh, I got confused because Proton John streamed it not too long ago, but he probably streamed the Japanese version. Now I understand.
No, Riza, no nerds allowed. The news all mine.
We'll save, yeah, I'll let people know when I have an open call for people to join the voice call. If I just have open invitations anytime, I don't know. I feel like that it leaves the door open for bad things to happen. Alright, so this guy's got a Weedle to work with, which means we're going to send out Solidus, because if I remember correctly, poison types cannot be poisoned. Correct? Yes? Maybe?
I don't know. I haven't played...
Wrong person to ask about Pokemon questions.
I literally gave up on Pokemon in 4th generation.
What was it about the 4th generation? Or
Oh,
did you
no,
just
4th
grow
gen-
out of it at that point?
No, 4th generation was the one this last one I actually liked. When I played 5th generation, I literally had the worst time of my life playing it. It was not fun at all. Also, all the Pokemon look like garbage.
Well, I mean, one of them literally.
Yeah, other than no, I actually thought that one had a pretty good design. Yeah, it's literal garbage, but like I thought it looked kind of neat. I'm just talking about like a lot of them were just very uninteresting.
What the hell is Solidus? Oh, it's a Metal Gear Solid joke. Don't worry about it. Because, you know, Solid... Never mind.
Liquid!
Brother!
There's a fucking video of the voice actor of Liquid pretending that he's ordering Taco Bell from Solid Snake, and he just like reaches like, I'm not here to buy anything, and just reaches into his car and pulls out a bag of like French and British food, and he's like, here's some real food.
That's kind of awesome, actually. What? Lidl is evolving. Lidl. And now it's a Kakuna. Kuna. Naming that thing was a mistake.
Solidus is an Ekans.
Yes, he is. Which means I probably, to make the joke complete, I probably should have named him Sudilus.
Sudilus.
Did you read my comment? My computer has bad Wi-Fi and I missed like a minute of the stream.
Your underwear's sitting here. I don't like that. I like walking on dirty underwear. I don't like it.
Dude. Hello?
Sorry, I had someone walk into my room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm catching up on something really important here. Yeah, not a lot of people are happy with Konami these days. It's just the accepted state of things at this point.
I don't know, Warbox. You can just play Peace Walker. It was the one that originated the whole capturing enemies and recruiting them thing for Phantom Pain. And, you know, you can also fight that Monster Hunter boss in it.
Should I keep Kazam on the team? Because Solidus is kind of... Okay. Solidus has kind of earned his place on the team, I feel like. He was the one who was performing the most out of all that. I mean, of course I'm going to bring back most of the team here. Top percent, of course. Zeke might be useful. I mean, we don't need two birds, so I can take back Sandshrew and Could. Didn't we figure out last time that Psyduck isn't going to actually learn any moves for quite some time?
Yeah.
We spent all that time trying to grind him up, and it's like, why isn't he learning Water Gun? Well, turns out... We're sort of, kind of getting what you're talking about, Warboss. I mean, if that... We're getting a Gears of War XCOM, if that'll help.
No one liked when they did Mass Effect XCOM, though.
Mass Effect's XCOM. I don't remember this.
That's oh god, what is it called? It's like a Bureau XCOM, declassified or unclassified or whatever.
Someone interested to play Earth Defense Force 4.1 with me? I don't own the game, dude.
I own the game, but you know, I'm busy right now.
I'm not wasting time, by the way, to try and avoid the danger zone rules. I'm legitimately thinking, because Psyduck isn't going to learn anything for quite some time, so I might as well just keep Kazam in the team and try to grind him up a bit.
Okay.
Because as soon as he learns any move, any psychic type move, we're in the clear. We have, like, just a sleeping giant on our team right now. So... And the other benefit to having him on the team is that he can teleport anytime he wants. That's essentially a free escape rope. We don't have to waste money buying those. You know what I mean? Picking up what I'm throwing down?
Yeah, sure.
You understand the plan, Sam? Hey, you're not wearing shorts.
My name isn't Sam.
They're comfortable and easy to wear.
Yeah, that garbage game. That's what the one Riza just mentioned. That garbage game.
There we go. Well, unfortunately, double kick isn't useful here. We just have to lean on our old scratch. Wow, this thing's level 14. Awe is actually at just the right level. This is actually kind of an even fight, or it would have been had he not just been spamming stat moves the whole time. Lost.
No, it's a new arena.
Always wear shorts, even in winter. I remember back when I was that stupid as a kid. I think my feet are still calloused up from all the times I insisted on walking on the hot road barefoot. It's like, nah, it's no big deal. But I could take it. I was born here. Here's the thing, even desert rats have their limits. Actually, why did I instinctually came back to the Pokemon Center. It's like, I don't even need to. That's just how I play these games, though. I am so careful. Nidoqueen's a good tank. Yeah, it's working out. She's the star player of this team right now, which is going to make it very sad for me if I end up screwing up one of these challenges and she has to be benched for a little while. At level 16 at this point in the game, I think anything would be a good tank, to be fair. Kazam is just soaking up residual power from all of the fallen foes before us. Yeesh, even a critical hit isn't doing much damage to us. 2 of them in a row. Wow, this last is something special. Or we could also get criticals. That works too. I'm fighting a chef, apparently. Do I want to risk that? She's got a Charmander, apparently. And the starters usually have pretty good base stats. At least decent enough for the early parts of the game. Okay, that's a decent amount of damage. There was no reason for me to be worried. I hope not. Anyway. Ugh. Well, we've been burned, which is not great. This pissed me off so much as a kid. The idea that when you're burned, you don't do nearly as much damage. Like, the first time I discovered that, I was freaking livid. And that's when I understand why they made Blaine a later gym leader. It's like, I understand, yes. Fire types may be something I've been familiar with right from the start, because, like everybody else, my first playthrough I chose Charmander.
No, like a real boy.
It's like, oh, yeah, Charmander, he's the coolest looking one. Why not pilot a dragon for this whole game? And then the first gym leader has rock types, second gym leader has water types. And everything past that doesn't matter because you just quit the game at that point. You and I might be on the same page here, Gator. Like, my opinion about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. I don't like Ultra as much as I do the original. Again, okay, before I say this, does literally anybody here care about spoilers for Sun and Moon?
Like, I wouldn't even, like, just because people could come in and, like, watch this.
Okay, that's fair enough. I won't talk about it then. I've got a whole video planned on the subject. I've had this idea in the back of my head for a while now. I just called it Let's Talk About Blank. The series itself is called Let's Talk About Video Games, but for a while it's just going to be me airing my grievances about the Pokemon series. Just talking about, here's some things that kind of make me angry about a franchise that I deep down want to like, but can't anymore because I realize I'm paying out the nose every single time for the exact same game over and over again.
Yeah.
See you later, Ryza. Thanks for coming tonight, man. They ruined Lucamine? Exactly! She's not even close to being the same character. Not even close. She is boring in Ultra. And it also takes out one of the coolest boss battles in the entire game, too. They just reduced her down so much, took away so many of the things that made her unique. Not even just in Pokemon, but in general. You just don't see those kinds of stories. You just don't see those kinds of characters. It's fascinating to watch. Alright, well, we're currently on Nuzlocke rules. Technically, I have not encountered any wild Pokemon here. 10 Pokeballs. I like how I instinctually went to save before I tried something risky here. Not that it's gonna help me. I only have, like, what, how many people watching me right now to confirm whether or not I did something? Okay,
7.
Okay, that's our first duplicate right there. I go off of the rule that you get 3 chances to find a different one. Like, you get 3 dupes, and then you're pretty much forced to catch whatever you see. Otherwise, you don't catch anything on that route at all. Because that's just mean if you get dupes, and, like, you're forced to catch it. I think everybody in general who runs Nuzlocke is just like, yeah, no, that's lame. That's not fun to watch. More than anything, that's what it's all about. It's just, yeah, that's not fun to watch. Nobody wants to see me with a team of nothing but Rattatas for the first half of the game, you know? That's another dupe.
But are they the top percent?
I don't know, but you'd find out right quick over the course of that playthrough.
Hyperfang, 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 Hyperfang!
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, that's 2. And what's my third chance here? And then on the 4th one, I'm pretty much, it's just whatever it is what it is. Oh, that's new. We don't have one of you yet. I mean, I wish I could have caught one of you before we fought Brock. Not that it mattered, because all of his Pokemon were... Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, because we don't know what the gym leaders have anymore. That more than anything else, I think, is going to make this playthrough kind of exciting. Just because I don't know. I don't know what they're going to have or not.
Only if there was a way to turn on metronome run.
There is. There is a way to replace every move in the game with metronome.
No, like, in, like, the middle.
Yeah. If I could find some way to make Pokemon Panic just turn these settings on and off on the fly in the game, so there was no reason for the Wheel of Torture to exist. Alright, what do we name this little thing?
Butt farts.
Will that fit? Are we really doing this? I mean, it will fit, technically.
Do it.
Do I have any suggestions from the chat? Because if I don't get something in like 30 seconds here, this Poliwag is and will forever be known as butt farts. Going once. Going twice.
Muting chat!
Speak now or forever hold your peace. 8-year-old humor? I don't know. Lukichin's like, what, over 40 now? And she still named all of her Pokemon something equivalent to this? I see Waggles. I see Raisin. Or Raisin?
Rasengan. Rasengan.
It's actually pronounced Naruto.
Believe it! Ripple.
We've got 4 options here. We have butt farts, meow, waggles, and however you pronounce that one. I'm gonna roll a D4.
Since he fixed your stream, I think he's allowed to have this one for free.
You know what? Yes. You are completely correct. So we're going to name this Poliwag Meow. Ooh, who did the host? Hey, Lee! Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing tonight? However long you could possibly stay here. Yeah, dude, I'm doing great. Just caught a Poliwag, named it Meow in honor of the person who fixed our audio issues tonight. Jeez, that went way over my head when I was a kid. Just this random girl who challenges you to a battle and was like, hey, did you touch me? Although considering which games I have on the brain right now, I like to imagine she said it like, do you want to touch me? You know, I've been actually working on a character in a Pathfinder campaign right now. Did I tell you guys the story about Aisling Moore?
You wouldn't stop telling me.
The gun nun? She acts all prim and demure on the surface, but underneath all of it, she's actually this gun-toting religious fanatic. Had a dwarven father who taught her how to use firearms, and she's carried that with her her whole life. She represents, she's part of the Church of Freya, represents the Red Rage. Don't think about that one too hard, because it gets worse the longer you think about it. Do I want to know what game you were playing? This is Pathfinder. This is a tabletop thing. It's like Dungeons & Dragons. In fact, Pathfinder is basically 3rd edition Dungeons & Dragons, just fixed. It fixes all of the problems people had with 3rd edition. It's basically 3.5, if you will. Beat Pokemon Red. Had a lot of issues. Fire Red made a lot of great changes for the same area. Nice. I imagine it would. It came out way later in the future after they made a whole bunch of changes, like the special split actually happened, held items were a thing now. It was in color, like real color.
From the Wikipedia, Red Rage was a type of spice used by the Sith in the Hyperspace Wars, which increased the imbuer's power at the cost of their eyesight.
Alrighty then. Not the direction I was going with it, but... So yeah, basically she and her whole squad are the people the Church of Freya sends in when they get stories of, like, there are monsters, or there are eldritch abominations, or there are things we don't want to send anybody important. It actually gets really dark the more you think about these characters, or the more I thought about them, because the thing about Freya's church, it's about love and fertility. So if they're not useful for anything else, what it means is every single member of this group can't have children for one reason or another. And just fill in the blanks from there, because I'm not in the mood to.
So they're witchers.
Hello there, have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just 500 Pokédollars. What do you say? Considering I can catch one of those later on in the game for... Wait. If I buy a Magikarp from him, will it actually be a Magikarp, or will it be something completely different?
Save and do it. Save and do it. See what happens.
Okay. I'm very curious about this. Hang on. Okay. Do I have to have an open slot on my team in order to accept this, or...?
Probably.
Okay. It was that era, so some things are unusually inconvenient for the player.
Oh, we're doing like a randomizer. So it's more just a test if it will actually...
Yeah, like, Brock had a Bulbasaur, just to give you a taste of what's been going down in this playthrough so far. Jack got Magikarp. You want to give a nickname to it? Oh, I think it's actually a Magikarp.
Wah wah.
So what do we name this thing?
Butt farts.
Again? This time I'm actually going to roll that d4.
But we didn't do it the first time.
Looking forward to the Kingmaker Pathfinder game? Yeah, that looks nice. It looks like one of the best phone games I've seen in a while. Okay, so we've got Waggles, Rasen, Jeff, and Butt Farts. In that order, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 on the D4. And whatever we get, we're going with.
Butt farts, butt farts, butt farts.
So Dio is officially banned from all of these streams in the future.
Yes! Oh! I am the winner! I don't know, Fnu, you've banned me from your streams before. I've always come back in.
Team Rocket attacks cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. I have 6 Pokeballs set in my belt. At most, you can carry 6 Pokemon. If you have too many Pokemon, you should store them via PC. I don't have much choice in the matter, friend. They just go there automatically. This isn't like the later games where I can just choose to keep something I catch and swap it out for something else in the team.
2 minutes before we'll change.
Okay. So instead of raising up, if we're gonna raise up somebody in this team, it's either gonna be Kazam or Butt Farts. Who's it gonna be?
I only graduated from the 2nd grade yesterday.
I'm 12 and I know exactly what this is. That's my jam, man. I'm all about butt farts.
Just you wait, butt farts will become the best thing in your entire Poke list.
Yeah, Gyarados is actually a pretty good Pokemon, is the thing. Well, it gets better once it gets Intimidate. But that's way later in the future. That was Gen 3 when abilities were introduced, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Gen 2 was held items. Gen 3 was abilities. Gen 4 was online connectivity, was its big innovation to the formula. Gen 5, I have no idea.
Being garbage.
Gen 6 was Mega Evolution. Or was that Gen 5? I can't remember.
No, that's Gen 6.
Okay. Didn't understand why they have a TM for Egg Bomb. Only Chansey, Executes Line, and Mew. Seems like a waste.
And Gen 7 was the Z moves.
They get less impressive as time goes on, don't they? It's like once you go once they evolve into mega level Digimon, there's not much left to go from there, is there?
They can steal more from Digimon.
Alright, so before we go into Mount Moon, it is the turn of the half hour. So, while this is running in the background, turn on the display capture. Let's see what our modifier is going to be for this. Come on. The name game. So we've been doing a little bit of this already, but basically what that means is the first suggested name that I see in chat, that's what we have to name our next Pokemon, no matter what it is. Type quickly, everybody. Dio, you're not allowed. You hear me before the chat does. That's not fair.
Oh,
they have to deal with delay.
Yeah, no, I was playing mine as a joke. I knew that you were not going to pick it because I can hear you before they can.
Actually, now that I think about it, can't we catch a Jigglypuff or something out here? Why?
Yes!
Why?
You're the best!
Alright, next Pokemon, whatever it is that we catch, has to be named Prawn Boobs. Thanks for that contribution, Chiron.
Chiron, you are the greatest ally I've ever had.
I disagree with you on Pokemon a lot, but I respect your opinion. I think that more people on the internet need to realize that differing opinions is only natural. I mean, it's also one of those things, like, I like Pokemon. I want to throw that out there. I have legitimate love for this series. I just want the games to be a little better. That's all. I want them to... I want to save a lot of my thoughts on this.
Yeah.
But it's just... But some of that is just... Part of loving something is accepting that it's not perfect. Like... I mean, I guess it helps that this thing is sort of shaped like a tit. So... Yeah, if you love something, you can name at least 3... I think somebody said this in the Discord not too long ago. You're not a real Nintendo fan until you can name 3 times that you lost faith in the company. Prefers dark places. It spends most of its time underground, though it may pop up in caves. It may pop up when it's particularly cold outside. Spends most of its time under shirts and bras, though.
Good old prawn boobs.
What even is this team right now? Actually, I have to do this name the exact way it was done in chats. So just to make sure I do it exactly the way somebody wanted me to. So completely ignoring the capitalization. All lowercase. Prawn boobs the Diglett.
You should add a Z instead of an S.
Well, yeah, but it was his decision there.
Yeah.
Select switches between uppercase and lowercase. And enter goes to the end. Okay. Thought I tried that a little earlier, but I guess not.
I'm just waiting until you get to like the Elite Four, and all of your Pokemon names are like all like school ground insults.
So let's take a look at our team here for a second. We have the Nidorina, Zeke, the Pidgey, I believe? Yes. Top percent of Rattatas, Butt Farts the Magikarp, Meow the Poliwag, and Prawn Boobs the Diglett. Surprisingly, that's actually kind of a good spread of types. We've got something resembling coverage here. It really needed a better post-game. Yeah. I will say, there are certain things about Pokemon Sun and Moon that really, really hit home. I think I've mentioned this before, but what's his name? Guzma. Ya boy Guzma. That guy, his team is one of the most interesting examples of expressing an idea through game mechanics that I've ever seen, just because of how it works. That thing, his big samurai bug, whatever it's called, that thing will just keep buffing itself up, standing there using Swords Dance and looking scary. But if you actually fight against it, if you actually try to hit back and punch the thing a couple times, it'll run away. It'll make an emergency exit back into its Pokeball and lose all of those status buffs. It's very vindicative of what happens with bullies in real life. They only pick on you because they think you're weak. You sock that fucker right in the jaw, he's gonna leave you alone from that point on. It's just, that's what it boils down to. Guzma's a giant bully. It's one of those, you ever notice how people look like their pets kind of things? Oh, for crying out loud. I forgot this was the game where you can wake up and then be put back to sleep in the exact same turn.
I like that one more, boss, but my favorite one is like all the villain leaders are talking about their plans, and then it gets to Guzma and he's like, "Wanna see me eat this rock?" And it just turns away, and like you just hear the sounds of him just like chewing and crushing the rock in his mouth.
I haven't actually seen the end game for Ultra Sun and Moon yet. I don't know what the coalition of evil team leaders looks like.
Rainbow Rocket?
Mm-hmm. I know the name, I just don't know what they look like yet. Or what any of the things that happen in that effort. Do you want to give a nickname to Jigglypuff? And don't worry. I've got you covered on this one. I'm just embracing it at this point.
Yay! We've done it! We've corrupted him!
There we go. Cream Puff, the Jigglypuff.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put cream pie. I was like, whoa!
Oh, you're right. That's the term. Why did I think it was cream puff?
I was about to say, whoa, Fnu. This is a PG stream.
Right, that's why on the wheel we changed it to gotta unalive them all. Gotta make sure we protect that ad revenue. Actually, this would be a good moment to switch over to Zeke. Flying type moves and all that. It's weird, because in Gen 1, I don't think bug types are weak to poison. Wait, it doesn't seem like they're weak to flying type moves either. Wait, no, Gust is a normal type, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, it's a normal type move. That's odd. How sleep works in this. The only thing worse is freeze. Yeah, freeze sucks. Makes it even worse in competitive play because Blizzard has something ridiculous like an 80% chance to hit or something. Fire type doesn't even resist ice in this generation. Charizard? Nah, that shit just gets frozen.
Charizard. He didn't even become a dragon until much, much later.
And he had to Mega Evolve to do it. And then he just gets the shit kicked out of him by Sylveon. Right when he has his moment of glory. 90% chance to hit this gen.
Sylveon's a bad evolution anyway, so he won out in the end.
Yeah, so Blizzard's a good move. Hyper Beam is ridiculous in Generation 1, because if you actually kill the opponent, you don't have to spend a turn recovering. It's so dumb. Jack changed Pokemon. Of course. Gotta send out butt farts again.
Woo!
Go butt farts, you splash in
Go
the bathroom.
Farts, go butt farts, go. Go butt farts, go butt farts, go.
Charizard couldn't use Fly in the first gen. Same with Double Edge too, no recoil if it KOs. I wonder what's happening in the code that makes that a thing. Like, was that originally intended to work that way? Or was that just a complete oversight on their part? I wonder.
I just imagine that they're just like, oh, we didn't do this. The game is going to release in a week. We can fix it.
One of those, quote, known shippables. Like, it doesn't affect gameplay too much. I'm sure players won't mind.
I'm going to go break the psychic types. Give me 1 minute.
Hold my Slowpoke tail. I don't know, that's the closest thing to a food item I could think of in the Pokemon universe. Hold my blocks. hold my Poffins.
Oh, so many Poffins died for this.
Good news, guys. Butt farts grew to level 6.
Woo!
We have exactly 6 butt farts.
Good.
We're just leaving them behind us everywhere we go. Oh god, this is why I don't lose to people more often. This is your punishment. Clean air is for the strong.
This is why I don't eat cheese.
Ah, crap, what's this? So Jigglypuff is what's available in Pokemon Yellow. So that means Clefairy is exclusive to only one generation, right? Because I remember this. One version had Jigglypuff on Mount Moon, the other had Clefairy. If we're encountering Jigglypuff here, it means we're not going to get the other one that can use the Moonstone. Experience all breaks if you switch Pokemon in a battle. Rather than having priority for those who battled and then split with your team, if you swap, it'll just give the priority experience to those who battled and throw away the experience for the rest of your team. So if you swap, you lose experience. That's actually kind of entertaining.
Yeah, it's perfect for a Whatthefnu stream.
What's up?
Oh, that it's your overall strategy has been actually slowly screwing you over. You know, the Whatthefnu way.
There's a moment in the Pokemon anime where Officer Jenny calls Growlithe Arcanine. I didn't exactly watch that show for accuracy, to be honest with you. Hey, you remember that time in the Generation 3 version of the anime where Pikachu deflects psychic powers using an electric shield? Defending with the power of the plot!
Do you remember in the Generation 5 version of the anime where Pikachu loses to a starter?
So what? It's only been through like 4 whole regions so far. It can't be that strong.
It can literally defeat an Onix with electricity.
If you activate the sprinklers first. Don't give it too much credit, God.
It literally got hit by fucking what's the stupid blackjack Zekrom and did not instantly fade.
Hang on a minute, I have to look something up. Hold on a minute. Hold. Sure, why didn't I think of that immediately? Okay. Sorry, continue. You guys don't get to name this one. I already have one chosen out for this Cubone.
Boner? Is it Boner?
No.
Tell me it's Boner.
No, it's something better. This is a joke you actually have to think about.
Is it humorous?
I mean, humor is subjective, but... Ouch. Oh yeah, that's a ground type move, so that's actually super effective against, Nidorina. Who can actually... I think Zeke can take those hits? Yeah, it doesn't affect Zeke. So we can just do whatever we want here. Pokeball, go.
Are you gonna name it Brooke?
What's up?
Are you gonna name it Brooke because it makes bone jokes?
No. We're gonna name this one... I'm not sorry. Batman was transferred to someone's PC.
Well, only his mom died, so he's more like the Flash than anyone else.
Oh, this is why I kept Kazam on the team. Because he could just teleport out of the cave. Now I have to make the whole trudge back. Confound it. Lee and I were on the exact same note there. He got it. we were on the same thought process.
Where is she?
There we go. Pikachu, aim for the horn. But you still take the damage. Hello, Dia?
Oh. Oh, sorry. I had to reclimb off of my dead horse and all my other dead things to get back off onto my dinosaur. Then I fell off of it from your joke. I'm all laughing. No, Hero, please stop. Do not spam the chat with prequel memes.
I mean, there is a specific rule against spam. But, I mean, I have a whole bunch of Nightbot commands now. What are some of them? Dear Mario, I just added a Sonic one.
Where's, Whatthefnu stream and just play racist music all day?
I can't even think of, like, a meme song that was completely racist.
There's a DuckTales reimagining.
I would appreciate it if you did not sing it.
No, I was not going to. You think so lowly of me. You're a jerk.
I'm just covering my bases, man.
That's what Coops is here for.
Because of how the game is programmed, they didn't allow level 1 Pokemon because it'll do the Gandhi glitch of it going so low, it'll go to the max. That's kind of funny, actually. It's held together by virtual duct tape, which makes sense considering the people who made this game. Like, Game Freak started life as a video game magazine in Japan, and they approached Nintendo with their game idea. It's like, there's nothing out there we actually want to play. How about we just make something for you? And they were given like a year or something to put something together. They had a couple people from the teams come in and offer feedback and whatnot.
Oh, you look, it's Zoo Batman.
Dang, I should have thought about that. We already used the joke. So what are we gonna name this guy? This is the thing that sucks about fighting creatures like Zubat. Because they'll slowly heal themselves if you don't catch them the first time, thus making it more difficult. Thankfully, again, Gen 1 is completely broken, so as long as it's below a third of the HP, it doesn't matter. Here, just for you, Lee.
If Hypersonic could fit, I would just put that.
Rouge. Nothing personnel, kid.
You could actually fit Cold Steel in there.
I could. Okay, but what's the appropriate creature to put that name on? Tell you what, I will keep that in. I'll store that one away for safekeeping for now. If we find an actual Sandshrew, just to be a pain in the ass, we have a Geodude named Sandshrew, and my actual Sandshrew is going to be named Cold Steel. Does that sound like a plan to everybody?
Yeah, that sounds good enough.
Alright. Alright, soccer emotes are out there for everybody. You might have actually triggered one of the emote giveaways with that donation you did earlier.
Well, I may have.
It would have given a message around it. It's like, anybody who donates any amount of bits past this point for a little while in the stream will get some of these temporarily until they decide to take them away again. Did Nintendo actually announce that?
Yeah.
Huh. That's kind of interesting, actually. I mean, may as well promote the current brand leader, right? Wait, what is he sending out here? I wasn't paying attention. Go, butt farts. Do some scouting for me. Execute. What in the world do I send out against you? I technically have nothing useful in this situation for that. Because Meow is a water type. Best I can do is Awe and hope this thing doesn't have confusion. No, of course not. It just has hypnosis.
So, a land of confusion.
Well, at least it only does 1 damage per hit of Barrage. Downside, this animation's gonna take forever every turn. Upside is, at most, I'll be taking 5 damage a turn.
Which version of Land of Confusion do you prefer?
I prefer the Disturbed version.
Yeah, I think I've heard the Genesis version. It's fine. But I heard the Disturbed one first, and I just think it sounds a little bit better.
Okay, but speaking of that, which version do you prefer of Sound of Silence?
Not the Disturbed version, 'cause it sounds like he's trying to hold back from going.
Okay, the Disturbed version is great until he goes full Disturbed during the third iteration of the chorus. Like, it would have been great if he had managed to actually hold himself back for the full song. Oh, that's an interesting thing to find out here in the cave. Hold on, I found a quarter here on the ground. It is attached to this cat's head.
I need some more rope. Did you watch that, the video I sent you about the behemoth in World?
Yes, I did. So I understand how that thing works now when it eventually gets added to the game.
It's gonna be bullcrap. I'm gonna love it.
My question is, how the hell were you supposed to be able to figure any of that out on your own?
Die the first time. Like, it's just how it kind of has been. When you encounter a new monster, you kind of just have to take your bumps and bruises the first, like, maybe time hunting it just to see what it does.
Do I name this thing Tom? Or do I name it That's Right?
Call it Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom. This is not me opening up Google in another tab. Uncle Tom is the title character of Harriet Beecher Stowe's 1852 novel Uncle Tom's Cabin. The term Uncle Tom is also used as a derogatory epithet for an exceedingly subservient person, particularly when that person is unaware of their own lower class status based on race. So we're not doing that.
Yeah. I was seeing if I could trick you, but like, no, don't.
The whole chat is just slow motion, watching the kid play around, like flip around the dad's gun in his hand, like, wow, what's this? No,
No! No! The gun's not even loaded! Here you go!
Hey, we found a Moonstone. Alright, so now we can actually turn Cream Puff into something useful. Ugh. Go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. But before that, how about we have a battle?
Now I'm just thinking that, because War Boss mentioned why not naming it Garfield. I was thinking about that, like that SM Paint comic, Garfield.
Stuffing yourself as usual, Garfield. I gotta have a good meal. Don't get me started on that. I will quote the whole thing back to back.
Where are the pizzas we ordered?
I ate them's food.
I just love that part. Where is the lasagna?
I ate those food. Where did all the hamburger helper go? I can kind of do it. I can do a small one on command, like, but I can't, like, stretch it out.
Oh, so someone did like a draw of that, but change Garfield with the lower version of Persian.
What are we talking about? It's a YouTube video. Just type in Garfy Elf. Not Garfy Old, Garfy Elf. Replace the D with an F and you'll be fine. You will find it. Just brace yourself first. You are leaving the land of reality. Last exit.
Like, I'm just gonna put my thing in, even if it got ported to the better console of the Switch, I still wouldn't pick up Color Splash because it's like Fnu's probably gonna then say why he likes it, but I just feel like it still is going in the wrong direction of what I would prefer for.
It still does that thing I really hate from Sticker Star, which is a lot of the bosses require one specific item to be used against them, and until they're that point, they're practically unbeatable. So that's really bullshit. And sometimes the solutions are incredibly obtuse. It's like, why would you even think to use this item against this thing? However, there was one Pro ZD video where he highlighted a particular character in that game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, that one shy guy?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, that's cute. That's one thing. You got one thing correctly. Just gotta fix everything else.
Literally everything else, yes. God, it's just, why did they take away his partners? What was wrong with the formula we had?
I am still wishing
Arbok, thank you for the sub, man.
I am still wishing for the day.
Shit! I forgot to do something tonight.
What?
I can implement sub badges now. Pillow Sledder just sent me, like, the new sub badge today, and I could punch that in for everybody. You guys could have different emblems depending on how long you've been subbed to me. I still technically haven't paid him yet, but I have the money in my PayPal account. He just has to message me back and tell me what his PayPal is, but...
Okay, like, this is, like, I wouldn't do it just because, so there's, like, no, like, gray ground, like, you paid him and then you use it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds fair. I will wait then. Managed to miss the notification because I was occupied. Hey, no problem.
But back to what I was saying, is I just want there to be a Paper Mario game where he has that shy guy partner.
And it just doesn't say anything the whole game?
Yeah,
his actions dictate his personality.
Like, you literally have to see him and Mario pantomime talk, and you're just like... And like his specialty is that he just has many different costumes that you can switch between.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Like, switching between, like, the stilt guy and all of the different forms. Yeah, that'd be so neat.
And then they could have a callback with one of his, like, big super moves is he puts on the Admiral, like, cap and decides and to do the callback to the toy box.
I'm not expecting to actually catch this thing, by the way. The starters have an insanely low base catch rate.
But no! We have to have stickers!
Nidorina's name right now is pretty much how I feel about this situation in this battle.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong, I really like Super Paper Mario. It is a fun game, but I still would just rather have a straight-up RPG.
Yeah. Kazam can't use teleport now. What, is that a not in dungeons thing? Can you only warp to the last Poke Center you've been in on the overworld? That's not useful. I'm taking you... you're off the team, Labrowski.
Dr. Pat brings up, like, what about a Chain Chomp playable character? And I'm just like, no, I don't feel like that works.
I mean, if we wanted to go, like, super traditional RPG and introduce summons into the game, like, you have to spend a lot of resources to make it happen, yeah.
Yeah, like a summon,
because he would have to have insane damage reduction.
Yeah, and that Chain Chomps are animals in Except for that one that can play tennis, but I think they just... Bowser just like, I'm gonna teach this chain chomp how to play tennis, Mario. He's gonna kick your ass.
He might actually, because power characters are actually really good in that game, as we discovered during the demo.
And then Mario's like, okay, cool.
Not quite as good as Bowser Jr., but he's getting nerfed in the next patch.
I like when that game first came out, like the first week, I posted the tier list.
Legend of the 7 Partnerships. I just really love Chain Chomp. I do too. I'm just thinking about this from the perspective of a game developer. Like, Nintendo is really finicky about that kind of thing. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I've made this joke several times in the past. It's just like, hey, can Bowser be in our movie all about video games? Yes, but only if he holds his coffee cup in this very specific way. We have to make sure he's not misrepresented. Yo, and then Ubisoft comes along and is like, yo, can Luigi do a dab in our RPG? Sure.
But here's the thing, though, Fnu. Ubisoft is a fellow game company. They didn't just then make one of the worst movies on the face of the planet.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. It's not
good.
It's not Biodome.
Okay, first of all, those are not two of the worst movies. I'm just making a joke. Biodome is nowhere close to being one of the worst movies. There's a lot of awful movies out there.
Birdemic. Food Fight.
Birdemic is a masterpiece. You shut your whore mouth.
Oh, wait a second.
Also,
Hold. I actually need to stop the stream. We've had too much fun with the conversation.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. We have to spin the wheel here, because we're 5 minutes overdue for this. Hang on. Nope! 10-minute Art Academy. So basically what's happening with this is now I have to open up an art program with the Mount Moon music in the background, and I have to draw a Pokemon of somebody's choice in the chat. So, well, actually, I think how it works is I have to draw somebody from our team right now. So, I want some suggestions from everybody. Out of everybody we have on our team at this particular moment in time, do you want me to draw Butt Farts, Zeke, Meow, Porn Boobs, or Batman? Chiron said Diglett, so it looks like we're drawing Porn Boobs. Porn Boobs the Diglett.
Hey, say it correctly.
Timer starts right now. So at 46 minutes and 45 seconds, I will be done with this.
Yes.
So, okay, we gotta start with some brown here for the dirt. Diglett is sort of like an off brown, like it's much lighter.
I don't know. A lot of people are like, draw Batman. And Dr. Pat's like, draw Butt Farm.
Yeah, here we go. He's a little, And then I think Diglett actually has, like, some black, beady eyes, and he has that big, like... Actually, this is kind of rough. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can be much more...
Oh, Gutter Hero was like, there's rumors that Link's Awakening is going to be remade in the Link Between Worlds engine.
That'd be nice. Dude, I would totally buy that. I want to visit that island again. The question is, would they bring back the color dungeon again, or would they replace it with something completely different?
Probably something different.
So, okay.
Well, while you're doing this, so we both agree, Shy Guy, great. Like, what other Mario enemy that we just hasn't had reputation as being a party member?
Well, he's already had a Paracoopa, he's already had a Babomb, he's had 2 Goombas now.
2 Babombs, actually.
2 bombs as well, yeah. Oh yeah, how could I forget about Bobbery?
Yeah. Then also 2
How do I...
2 Coops. Like Coops and Cooper.
So there's like the light shine right there. My limited understanding of art, I think that's how you do this.
What else?
I feel like I'm missing something here. I need a reference image of what Diglett actually looks like, or do I just have to do it from memory?
From memory. That's like how it has to be.
Okay. I was afraid you'd say that.
That's how it becomes funny.
Okay, well, I know Diglett has like that big red nose in the middle of his face.
I thought it was a mouth.
That old argument.
You know, like a wizard. Like one's what?
More leading towards.
What are the wizard like Koopa enemies? Like I keep on thinking Wizrobe, but that's wrong.
Oh, you mean a Kamek?
Yeah.
That'd be a really interesting one. How would you handle that design? It's like this old crazy wizard that's off in the woods, like started studying forbidden magics or something.
No, I would totally.
He was too radical for Bowser's army.
No, it's a younger one who just didn't get like. But why do I want to attack Mario? He's not doing anything.
Actually, this is looking all right so far. This isn't as much of a disaster as I thought it was going to be. But of course, this is our specific Diglett, so now I have to completely ruin it.
Yeah, it's Magic Koopa, is not Kamek. Kamek is the named one.
Okay. So okay, first and foremost, I have to pull a Shadman. On this.
That's...
Nobody panic. Darn it, Paint.net is so limited. You can't do like you can't like fade out the edges of it. There's no like spray tools or anything. You can't make it look like it's gradually becoming fuller and fuller of a color.
So how Shadman are you gonna go?
Well, now that he's got that, I need a more solid... Are you aware of the Wario calling people meme? Oh yeah, people are having a field day with that. I love the Waluigi one that somebody posted in the Discord.
Wrong number.
Wah! It's me. Me.
So yeah, I think it can have a Magic Koopa is pretty cool because just like it's something unique and like have like a magic like base system or whatever. Had the fish already. Had the spark. Had the mouse.
Think about it in terms of function. Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
kind of functional ideas would be really cool? We already had a Boo too.
Yeah.
That would have been my first one had you asked me a couple years ago.
Yeah. Well, the Boo was in like the first
Wait.
one.
Wait. We've never had a Toad.
Yeah, that is the exact point why we don't have a Toad. Wait. Counterpoint. It's Captain Toad. There. You know what? I would actually be totally worth there being like a select like few like a couple party member like a hidden party member from a previous game. Like they can just pick whichever one is the most popular, and then another hidden party member that is a crossover from a from another Nintendo game.
What's a good hair color for this? Yeah, that works. That's actually complementary to the rest of the piece, I think. I probably took this in a different direction than most people were expecting, but... Actually, no. You want to do shading in hair. You take the specific color, and then you lighten it up by a few stages, I think.
Which person from Vine Sauce are you particularly excited for, Gutter Hero?
I don't know how to art, but you guys knew this beforehand. I've only got like 3 minutes left on this, so I need to hurry.
You know what? I know who the final party member in Paper Mario is going to be.
Who?
Obviously Waluigi.
Obviously Daisy. She's not doing anything else.
So is Waluigi. He literally does less than Daisy. But no, then that's where they play up the joke of Mario's like, I don't know you. And like Waluigi's just talking about all these like adventures that have happened, and like Mario's like,
all of these evil deeds I've accomplished. You don't know?
nope. And like all the deeds are just like super minor, like he cut in line.
Now people will get the slightly wrong kind of soup. Professor Chaos.
He double parked one time.
I parked in a handicapped space without a permit.
He goes to museums and then tilts all the paintings crooked.
There we go.
1 minute.
1 minute. Well, just
Okay,
to
if you're
speed
gonna-
this along a little bit.
If you're gonna go full Shad Man, I need to see some dicks and balls.
Yep, there we go, everybody. There's the Diglett that's on our team right now.
Save that. No, because I would love to see if we can get like a full like team.
Thank goodness the last folder I saved something to was not my porn collection.
What?
That would have been a little embarrassing for that to be the thing where I saved something to on stream.
So what's in your collection, Fnu?
It's none of your business.
Okay, hackers that are obviously here, gotta hack Fnu. I want to know what's in that folder.
All right, back to the game, you stinking animals. There we go.
Oh, like no.
Sup, Sephiroth? Welcome to the chat, man.
The joke has to live that Waluigi never gets his own game.
It was good before the hair. I'm sorry, guys. Well, that was that. That's 10-minute Art Academy. We'll just draw the whole team by the time this adventure is over.
I can't wait for that part.
That thing is probably going to be evolved by the time we get around to drawing it.
And you can you just have to make a Gyarados big like poo cloud around it.
I just have to make a Gyarados look like... Who's that person that sings Anaconda? What's her name?
Well, that's her sampling a different song.
I know, but...
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I just have to make a Gyarados look like Nicki Minaj. And because I have absolutely no skill, no room for... no ability to emphasize those subtle little details, it's probably gonna look horrible.
Don't worry, I'll pay Shadman to actually draw it afterward.
What the... That's something I didn't expect to see down here. And I think that's going to be the whole theme of the randomizer. We're getting to the point where I'm finding surprises.
I live down here. Did you know my evolved form looks like a vagina?
Okay, one of my favorite details in one of the Pokemon games is that there's a particular double battle against a couple. Like a trainer couple is what they're introduced to you as. And I believe one of them uses an Onyx and the other one has a Cloyster. Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, you.
I'm actually out of Pokeballs right now, and I don't think I have enough money to go buy more.
Pull my devil trigger, Fnu.
What? No, that's gross, dude.
Pull the devil trigger, Fnu.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Pull the lever!
Why do they even have that lever? It's a valid question.
Remember, she has dumb designs for everything.
This isn't poison.
Llama!
Of course, it's the last step until I've left this freaking cave. This is the nature of random encounters, which I'm so glad they're fixing that in the Let's Go game. That's the major innovation in that one. It looks like it's going backwards in a lot of ways. But on the other hand, I actually get to see the things on the field. So that's good.
And then we find out it's only for certain grass types.
No!
No, that sounds like something they would totally do. That only in certain types of grass do you see you're allowed to see.
You know what? That's a totally Nintendo thing to pull, too.
Yeah.
That's totally something this series would do. I can't even stand here and act like that's not a thing they might try to pull. They get everybody so... It's like when they were first promoting Sun and Moon. It's like, you're on a new island. We've got all of the... We're changing up the types of even the classic creatures we have here. Everything's different. It's a brand new game. And then, like, 2/3 of the Pokédex on the first island is just old-school monsters. It's like, thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks. So, Yakuza 0 basically all day.
What's up?
I was playing Yakuza 0 all day.
Yeah, it's a good game, isn't it?
I'm only in chapter 3, but what I was doing what's his name?
Is it the one with the tattoos everywhere, or the one with the tattoo on his back?
Eye patch guy.
Eye patch. Oh. Shit.
Voiced by Mark Hamill in the English dub of the first game.
I know who that is. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
I think it's Majima.
Majima? Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah. Have you, I'm very curious which quests you've taken so far. Have you encountered the cult? And not the one from the Discord?
No, I did do the cult one. And I really liked him doing the stupid hand greeting.
Do the hustle. Have you been to the bowling alley yet?
I mastered bowling.
Oh, so you've already gotten the manager you can get from there.
No, I actually did the requirement to do the final thing and let me finish it.
Oh, you didn't get a turkey?
I did get a turkey.
Weird. And it's not giving it to you?
Yeah, I must have. There must be some thing that is just not allowing it. I did the dominatrix one.
Yeah, that one's hilarious, especially if you get it right.
I just like the imagery of the Dragon of Dojima, Kazuma-chan, just playing with cars with children.
Did you find the side quest where the kid convinces him to buy a porno magazine for him? The kid doesn't even know what it is. That's what makes that quest so good. He doesn't understand that it's a dirty magazine. He just thinks it's special because it's the only magazine he's ever seen that's so important you have to wrap it up in plastic. Aren't children amazing?
I did the first 3 dancing quests, and I still hate the disco dancing with a burning passion.
Oh well. Am I the only person here who likes rhythm games?
Oh, it's not because it's a rhythm game. I'm not talking about karaoke. Karaoke's fine. I'm talking about that you have to move the stupid thing around. It's adding too much.
I understand what you're saying now. I get it.
Yeah. Oh god, what's some other? I did the one where the guy tries to steal your pants, then you beat him up, and then he's like, "Can you find the guy who stole my pants?" And then you find that guy, get his pants back, and then you just find the guy has beaten up everyone else in the gang, and he's just like standing on top of them.
Speaking of like people stealing things, I remember the quest of the kid that wants the video game. Do you remember that?
Where you just, yeah, I think so.
It's okay. I don't want to spoil that because it's hilarious if you've never seen it before. You don't know what goes on in that.
For it.
I guess yes. I guess what I'm just saying here is everybody go play Yakuza 0 if you haven't already. Just go play Yakuza in general. It's a fantastic series.
Well, not the first one. It hasn't aged well on the PS2.
Speaking of, we are getting the Fist of the North Star Yakuza game in a few months, I think, and I believe it's actually going to be dubbed. Nice.
Oh, I hope it's not dubbed.
Nintendo is adding a feature into WarioWare Gold that lets you dub the cutscenes. I'm excited to see what the internet does with that. Dude, if Siva Gunner makes a video on that...
Yakuza 1 is just, it's old, and, the combat is just super stiff. And the dub is really bad.
Yeah.
That's what...
I haven't listened to the dub in a while. I'm very curious, how it stands up.
Oh, Mark Hamill does a great job.
Okay. Okay, there's TM40, which I believe I randomized all of the TMs. I remember that there's an HP up right there on that rock because it's too conspicuous not to check. Aw, man. We found a Machop in here, we found a Shelder, we found a Bulbasaur. There's so much good stuff, and me without any of my good capturing tools. How much money do I have right now?
But what I was trying to get at is that, yes, do not play the original Yakuza 1 and the PS2. It's not a good game anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Play the remaster that they made not too long ago, which literally fixes all the problems. And has Majima Everywhere mode. Have you heard of that one, Venu?
What's up?
It is, at random times, you will just encounter Majima in, wacky situations. He'll be dressed up as a woman, and I got you, Kazuchan! He's fuck.
Not now, Kato!
And, the best part is, you can just find him, and he's smoking. He's like, oh, you ready to fight? And he's like, no, I'm on break. My life doesn't, evolve all around you, Kazuma.
You could have fooled me.
Jeesh.
You did not miss the end of the stream, Colt. I want to see what Team 4-Star does with that feature. To be fair, Charles Martinet does a fantastic job. I think somebody on Twitter says it best. We don't deserve, fully voice-acted Wario. He does a fantastic job with that. Further proof that they should be doing this with all of their games. Voice acting is not a bad thing.
Oh yeah, Shadow of War just became playable now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can buy that game with a clean conscience.
I bought it pre-owned anyway, so Again, I need my money anyways, but still.
Yeah, but then you're supporting GameStop.
It's still convenient.
I know, I'm just giving you a hard time. I break all of my trash down into burnables, composables, and recyclables. I'm not going green. I always was green.
I go 50 miles out of my way to buy video games from a mom and pop store.
We actually do have a local joint around here called The Exchange. They're good people there.
I could always go to Disc Replay, but yeah, it's just like the GameStop is closer.
There we go. I love how I have this thing at the front of my team, so anytime we enter a battle, the first thing anybody gets to see is butt farts.
I like how you were yelling at me before about how, me saying, telling you, mean things in your chat would push people away. Now there's butt farts. Meaning, even if I'm not here...
Well, how many people do we have watching right now? That'll be the proof.
11.
Of course we do. Of course this is my most popular stream. You know what? It's just Coops told me something not too long ago that I feel like I'm going to embrace from now on, which is just your brand is failure. You might as well embrace it. Just pull a Kurt Angle and be like, this is just part of the show. So yeah, I actually don't mind it that much.
Oh, Hulk Hogan's allowed to exist now in WWE. He hasn't been, he's been unexiled.
I saw that picture. Somebody sent that to me. Hulk Hogan gets put back into WWE. 5 minutes later, and it's just him spray painting something on a wall, N, and what looks to be an I after that.
It's NWO, but still, it's funny as hell.
Oh, he brought back the New World Order? Or did they never really go away?
Well, he's the one who started it.
Makes sense.
Nope.
Yeah, though, going back to that WarioWare Gold thing, I get what you guys are saying. It would be fun to, see people redub all of those cutscenes with brand new dialogue, even if the subtitles don't match up. That would complete it, as if you could change the subtitles to match.
I want Critical to do it.
I want anybody who's got anything resembling talent to do it. Who knows, maybe I'll take a crack at that myself. I've been doing audiobooks for a while now. People keep telling me I have a radio voice.
Did you do that book that I told you to do?
No, I did not do the Futanari romance novel. I posted that in the Discord because I thought it was hilarious. It's like, wow, that I didn't realize there was actually a marketable market for this.
And now I'm thinking of that picture of that cat just looking very disappointed. It's like pathetic.
He's obviously riding Nigel. Clam diggers? Do you remember that? What was that, Wheel of Fortune? Like, even the host looked uncomfortable.
And I got word yep, you're being demonetized. And the band is coming now.
What? I said runt.
It's not actually Clorox. Please don't ban me, Twitch.
Dude, do that, make money. The other thing about it is reputation, is the thing. Like, legitimately, if I do a book like that, it might send the wrong signal to prospective job offerings in the future. People are like, whoa, I don't want to go anywhere near this guy because he's got all of this baggage associated with his career. You know, it's one of those, like, you do have to pick and choose your battles. And like I said during the stream last night, some of us learned about PR the hard way.
What happened last night, Whatthefnu?
Hey, welcome to your doom. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the chat, man.
You could like set up like a reader name.
I could.
Like,
what would it be though? Shh! Don't tell anybody. don't tell the 11 people who are watching right now what my screen name is.
Oh, okay. It was at 13 at one time.
13, nice. Thank you all, to everybody who's new here, and the people who aren't new here, regulars and not. I hope you're having as much fun with this insanity as I am. Speaking of insanity, we did pass the half-hour mark about
4 minutes ago.
Yes, so you know what that means? It's time for another spin on the wheel of destiny.
I hope we get to do my favorite one on there.
The challenge. Okay, so if I recall correctly, let me double check my list here. The challenge disallows switching until the next spin. Yeah, this is what I failed on last time, so I'm not gonna make that mistake again. No! Go, butt farts! Splash! Splash that Dratini to death! Oh no! Our butt farts are paralyzed! This is so unfortunate. He's wrapped up, he's paralyzed. This is like watching somebody starve to death right now. Hey, he actually got a splash off during the battle. Thank you for the warm wishes, Riddell Link, but I think this is the end of butt farts. He can't move. He can't splash.
Well, it's done for butt farts for now.
He will return.
Yeah.
Just like that burrito I ate for breakfast this morning, he will come back with a vengeance.
Butt farts will return in Infinity War Part 2.
Alright, so now I'm allowed to swap out to
It's just like after this one. Like, yeah, you're allowed to, at this point to switch.
Yes, so
But
once it's
picked.
out there, though, that's where the challenge takes place. I cannot swap to anything else in the middle of battle.
Magikarp, you splash attack. Oh, Magikarp.
You see splash! Whoa. Oh boy. No, I can't switch. Damn it. Because this guy's got a Ditto. Which means he's gonna copy me. Wait, not if I get a double kick off first. Oh, thank goodness, that solves that problem. I'm not gonna have a super powerful opponent that I have to take down.
Magikarp, you splash attack.
Ooh. Crisis averted.
Magikarp, you splash whatever.
Porygon actually looks kind of cool in the yellow version. Wait! I just realized! We have a Moonstone!
Yes.
Guess what evolves when you expose it to one of those?
Butts!
Should I do it, everybody? Should I use my Moonstone to help reach her final form? We can have a Nidoqueen right now. Like, right now.
Let me check,
The move lists and everything.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up myself here. Cerebi. Yellow Nidoqueen. But should we wait for good moves? That's what I'm looking up right now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, I could have evolved her 4 levels ago, so... Nidoqueen... By leveling up, Nidoqueen will learn Body Slam at level 23, and that's it. That is literally it. That's all she can possibly get. Nidorina, on the other hand, will learn Tail Whip at level 27, Bite at level 36, and Fury Swipes at level 46. So there's no point. There really isn't. We may as well just level her up now and get access to the early Body Slam, because it's better than the tackle we've got.
True.
Alright. You know, when it started out, when we caught this little Pokemon, it was just one of those, you'd hold the Pokeball up to your ear and that was the sound you'd hear. But now, that name isn't for her. It's for her opponents. The sound they make when she's done with them. The Queen of Battle has arrived, and she's giving everybody hugs!
And then she just keeps on losing constantly. Somehow you encountered a bug that actually made all her stats worse when she evolved.
I wouldn't put it past my luck at this point.
Oh, I also put
that's
those
kind of
stats
decent,
on
actually.
randomized, too.
42, 42, 43. The only thing she's lacking in is special. Nice, we have a fully evolved Pokemon already. I knew she was going to be the star player of this team.
Well, we have a star player if he would get off his lazy ass and learn something.
Well, I wanna. Psychic powers are hard.
I just want to sleep.
I'm just gonna teleport away now. Hold on, I know. Fine, okay, I know this kinesis trick. Watch me bend a spoon. See, isn't that distracting? It's keeping you from hitting your opponent as accurately.
Go back in the computer.
Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Grown-ups? Oh yeah, I have a grown-up Pokemon. Wanna see? A dancer. All of the Team Rocket members are dancers. We're fighting the most fabulous evil opponents. I just noticed this.
When you're a jet all the way.
They're spending the whole battle taunting us with vicious finger snapping. Tell me more, tell me more. Did you give her a Moonstone? Our fine mistress's rebel yell is certainly something.
You know what it would be if I something silly I could try to fight with you, like technically you lost your challenge because you don't have your same Pokemon. You switched it to another one. It'd be really weak, but I just think it's funny because like technically you're not supposed to switch. That includes evolving. Because that's an entirely different Pokemon.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that one up to the chat.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna agree with me. But I think it would be funny if that was also part of it. You couldn't evolve them either.
I have a really good argument against playing semantics, but I don't want to say it out loud because it's actually really inappropriate. We came up with a really good reason that you should never, ever, reach as far as you can for any reason to discredit something. Me and the roommates. I'll tell you once we're offline. I'll put it in the Discord if people are really curious.
Chiron is like 50-50.
50-50, Okay. Well, if nobody's really, like, chomping at the bit to see me have to do a punishment, then...
I do! I want you to face a punishment.
You just want to read more of Sonic High School.
I always want to read Sonic High School. The first thing I told you today was, I'm gonna read Sonic High School. You fucking watch.
You will find a reason, even if I don't deserve it. To be fair, though, nobody deserves to hear that story. We had such a hard time finding proper fanfiction, though, to put on that list. Well, I mean, you didn't. You probably have a huge, like, list somewhere. A compilation of references. I was looking on Google, it's like, what are the worst fanfictions of all time? And then they were like, oh, buddy. And you clued me in, just being like, no, we can't read that one on stream.
Yeah. Like, Sonic High School has its parts, but I feel like you won't get in trouble for it. Some of the worst, you will definitely 100% get in trouble, and so that's why I'm dodging them like the plague.
Okay. Oh, a Jigglypuff, how adorable. Let me drop kick it in the face. I forgot how grueling some of the dungeons in this game really are. Because I feel like I'm riding on an edge right now. I don't want to flee back to town using the escape route, because it'll take us forever to get back here.
So when's the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream?
Huh. We tried that for a little while. It's always there. It's always in the background, and it's something we can return to if we need to.
More importantly, when's the Little Nightmare stream, you jerk?
It's coming. Trust me, that's coming very, very soon. I'm actually curious what some of these TMs are. TM34 is supersonic. No, I'm okay. TM39 is roar. No, I'm good. TM40 is Vine Whip. Do I even have anything on the team that can learn that? As a matter of fact, yes. Wait, what? Nidoqueen can learn Vine Whip? How? Oh, wait! Proficiency with TMs! We set that to random.
Yeah.
So Poliwag can learn Vine Whip. Our Cubone named Batman can learn Vine Whip. And Nidoqueen can learn it. When's the next dev quest? This coming Monday. Like I said in the promo video on YouTube, I'm getting back in the swing of online production again, and that includes game production too, so... I don't know. I kind of want to teach her that just so she has more coverage.
Yeah.
Trying to learn Vine Whip, but she can't learn more than 4 moves. Tragedy.
Oh, what move are you gonna get rid of?
I guess I can let go of Tackle.
Oh, but it's so solid.
Yeah, 95% accuracy compared to Scratch, which has 100, and the exact same damage. Okay.
Blastoise, use Vine Whip, and the vines just come out of its cannon.
Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine.
Oh, are we gonna praise it?
Technician wants to fight. He has a Geodude. I've got some bad news for you, buddy. I just learned how to absolutely wreck ground types.
So, why was he in the submissive pose?
What?
He had his ass pointing towards you.
I always assumed it's because he was digging for fossils.
No, yeah. I'm making a joke.
Oh no! I lost a Poke Battle to you, but I have no money. Perhaps there's some other way I can reward you? Yeah, give me your fossil. What?
No. Give me your hat.
I'm sorry, what?
I want your hat. That's the best part of one of one of the DLC campaigns for Dawn of War 2 is that the orc campaign is just like, it's an orc pirate, and the only reason why he's teaming up with the Inquisition to fight the forces of chaos is because he wants the Inquisitor's hat. And when you beat the game, it's just a cutscene of him punching her and taking the hat.
The chat's totally right on this. Welcome to Your Doom is completely correct. He just wanted to get whipped by the queen. Like the naughty boy he is.
Submissive pose.
Alright, I could ask the chat which fossil I should take, but I already know.
Praise it!
I already know.
Praise
I
it!
already know.
You better not be a fucking heretic for new.
I got the Helix fossil, don't worry. All is right with the universe.
Okay, remember to praise it at least 5 times before you get out of here.
Stop right there. Oh, I forgot about this. That fossil is Team Rocket's. Surrender now, or prepare to fight. They didn't do the whole thing. That's disappointing. They had the one line.
But you took the Meowth.
Sent out Dratini. Oh, right, because all the Pokemon are random.
Oh, they're also in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
Oh, thank goodness that doesn't affect me. I forgot that Nidoqueen is also part ground type, so she can't be hit by Thunder Wave. That's mighty useful. Whew!
Arbok, he knows it.
I see you are also a man of taste. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. If you guys aren't gonna do it, I am. To protect the world from devastation. To unite all... Guess what they have on their team? Praise it!
Praise!
I'll praise it with the ceremonial whipping actions.
Wait, no, that's the false heretic!
A brat beat us?
Oh, why won't you be
Team
on?
Rocket blast off at the speed of light?
Gutter Hero says I may or may not be on Discord after this stream.
Okay. Looking forward to it if you are.
No, meaning he may be gone for a while.
Ah, okay. Oh, now I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Hey man, take care of what you need to take care of. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you could be here when you could, man.
Welcome to Your Doom is just doing the entire thing.
Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meowth, that's right. You can't not do it. It's repeated so many times in the show. It's like they just leave you hanging. At this point, your brain just has to fill in the blank. Oh, hey. It's one of you. I think our Nidoqueen might actually be too strong to catch wild Pokemon now. Oh, nope. Close enough. Except I forgot that we don't have any Pokeballs on us. Oops.
What?
What happened? I forgot about Wobbuffet. Right, yes. Can we just linger on the fact for a second that Team Rocket, for a while there, carried one of the most broken competitive Pokemon in existence? Because if you know how to accurately predict your opponent, Wobbuffet is just indestructible. Just Mirror Coat, counter. It was made to be a punching bag. And then, of course, there's Destiny Bond shenanigans, which never get old. That Bill. I heard that he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon.
I heard that he even stabbed a man for it.
Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. No, that's not a trainer class until a generation or two from now. You dingus.
I heard he's a big Pokephiliac. Oh.
Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones too. Oh, I've got a couple of those so far. So what do you say, do we challenge the gym now? We do have a grass-type move to work with, or do we go do the Nugget Bridge first?
But remember, it doesn't matter. The gym is random.
I know, but should we power up a little bit first? Stats will still matter. I can at least count on that.
Yeah, I guess power up comparatively to all your other ones. There's, and a solid 22, and then everyone else is like...
Which is why I should do the bridge. I'm gonna get butt farts up to level 20 so it evolves into a... Oh, right. You. Yo, Jack! You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Jack. Oh, I'll show you alright. Dick wants to fight. Of course he's got a Jigglypuff. Of course! He's got the thing that can put you to sleep every frickin' turn.
Go, Arceus! Wait, what?
Gary was here. Ash is a loser.
Hey, Fanu, guess what?
What?
You failed.
You know what the worst part is? I only had 5 minutes left.
Roll that wheel! Roll that wheel!
You know, on the plus side, the small mercy to this is that whatever the Wheel of Torture lands on is only going to be 5 minutes long.
I'll get my...
Let fate decide. So for the next 5 minutes, every move I do has to be decided by a D4. No, you only get to tell me a story if it lands on that item on the wheel.
Oh, no. Like, I was like, if it did one, I was like, I'll get my speed reading ready.
Will Jack change Pokemon? No, I guess not now. Okay. 4. Wow, that's fate being incredibly kind to me. I've been meeting a lot of Dittos and trainers with Dittos lately. Useful for somebody who has a fighting type move on their team. Jack changed Pokemon? No. Okay. 2. Poison Sting. At least all of them are attacks now. And at least on the weak attacks, I'm still getting a critical hit here. 3. Vine Whip. And of course, it's a flying type, so it doesn't do anything. Sorry, please continue. What were we talking about before? Something about hats?
Oh, there's just a dumb joke. Don't worry about it.
It's about to send out Grimer.
What's the... You have a command that pulls up your Discord link, right?
Yes, ! Discord. I think it should work anyway.
There you go.
Yeah, there we are. Oh no, he disabled... Not my Vine Whip, he disabled my Double Kick. So I guess that's a re-roll then? If I end up getting that one? Because I technically can't use that move. It's just constantly giving me non-effective moves. Scratch was disabled. That's one of the good ones.
I don't know, that's totally fine, but I have to free up the one that you couldn't do rerolls, so you just had to keep on going like,
One of the roommates actually brought up a good point to me. What happens if you run out of power points for a particular move? Scratch is disabled. Finally, double kick. Oh wait, he's a poison type. He's also resistant to that. Literally the only move I have that is going to do decent damage against this thing is Scratch. That's a 1. There we go. Another Vine Whip. I just want to point out that powered through this whole battle, and I didn't even get to choose the moves I used with her. Nidoqueen is ridiculous. This Pokemon is insane. There it is, trying to learn Body Slam. You know, technically it's better than Scratch, right? Because Body Slam can paralyze.
Yeah.
Poof. And, learned Body Slam. Hey, take it easy. You won already. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokédex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac.
Continue.
He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. Since you're using his system, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Cool it.
Is this the moment where Red would have killed Blue's Raticate or Rata?
No, because that's not a thing that happened in canon. We all know it. That's not actually what happened.
But no, it wasn't that because he said, "Hey, take it easy."
All right. 10:30. It's time to spin the wheel again. It only lasted for one battle. Wasn't much of a punishment, but still a punishment. Made it interesting. No, we already drew a Pokemon tonight. Or should we just? This is gonna be the last half hour section, I think. Do we want it to be 10-minute Art Academy or?
Do another one.
Okay.
I feel like drawing is what?
You know what? You know what? Let's see. Okay, where did I leave the box? There we go. There it is. Remember how last night I couldn't use my PS4 controller for anything? Well, guess what?
Woo!
Man, who needs to play Pokemon, right?
No, Colt. He's not going to play Wonder Boy.
Hang on a minute. So because this emulator works a little differently, I can't just turn off the audio. Is this thing not plugged in properly? There we go. Turn on, please. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, it's synced up to the computer instead because I tried to plug it in. That's why this isn't working properly. This is why you beta test everything before the stream starts. Never again will Rolf keep house keys in his trouser pockets.
Oh, I fell on my keys.
Rolf mutated. Alright. Turn that off and turn that on. In the meantime, I'm just going to save in the background here.
The Arbok, it's something different.
Yeah, there we go. So, for those of you who have never seen this before, because it landed on that particular spot on the wheel, we're gonna be playing a better game instead. We're going to be rolling with the superior Mons.
of the digital variety.
God, it's been a while, hasn't it? We did like 2 sections devoted to this during the first stream.
Yeah.
Brought to us by Media Vision and Sound Prestige. Where did we leave off in this game? I think I just got to the lab or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think so.
We'd been turned into data. It's already offering me New Game Plus. Why even give me that option? I haven't beaten the normal one yet. You're asking me to go step far beyond my boundaries.
That's grayed out.
Oh, right. We got turned into digital mess here. Oh god, I am completely lost. What did we do last time?
You got attacked by a squid monster, got turned into half data. Just like leave.
Just leave? I
Just
don't have to
leave.
worry about any of these terminals?
No, don't worry about those. Just leave.
I'm not finished explaining, she says. I'll give you a good explanation of the terminals here, so make sure you remember them all. No need to recover. I guess I have to go into this one. No? Yeah, okay, let's leave then. I'll give you a good explanation of the terminals here, so make sure you remember them all. But you already did, so I can go, right?
You had to click on all the terminals.
Okay. We have to make sure you understand. Do it once. Just do it. Just do it!
There's 2 back ones.
And the 2 back ones? Oh, I see them now. The Coliseum. So is this online fighting against other people?
Yeah, don't do that.
I can imagine that would be a very bad idea.
No, don't even do it like when you have good Digimon. Because this game is all about, oh, there's like 5 really good ones. And then people will just like super kick your ass super hard.
This is one of the times I will legit ask, let me co-host the next time you play Digimon. Okay. Oh, if it comes up on the wheel again, I will send you something in the moment, because this isn't something we normally let's play. Or stream or whatever. This is just something that randomly comes up during the Pokemon Panic streams.
Yeah.
A small token for you. You got a hacking skill. Cool, we just absorbed the knowledge into our body. I guess we are technically in the Matrix right now, it's fine. Hacking skills shine in combination with Digimon use, but are dangerous if used for unscrupulous hacking purposes. Are we actually playing the .hack games right now? Do we have to keep track of our corruption meter?
No.
Get cores from enemies?
No.
You can deepen your special ties with the Digimon. Live with them, share their joys and sadness, and grow together. By deepening your bond with the Digimon, they'll surely offer you their aid. It is a very important ability. It will even change your life. Connection Jump. That's what you call your curious skill. I know nothing of this power. It's like a hacking skill, but, well, different. Special, unlike anything I've ever seen before. One might even say it's unique to you. If this were an anime, you might just be the protagonist. I'll see you later. Take care.
Oh, just to clarify that, when you look at your Digimon, it says Cam. Cam is their relationship with you. Certain Digimon have to be a certain percent of that for them to digivolve into some of their forms.
Okay. Just this once, I'll let you use the special exit. Go ahead.
And if you have 100% Cam, if you leave a Digimon in the farms, they will occasionally send you items.
Nice. Eden. Okay. Alright, so now I understand how the access points work. So anytime I see something that looks like a phone, that'll let me go back and forth between places I need to go.
Yes. There's literally one right outside the detective area that you can jump into, too.
Well, that's convenient. Almost like there's intelligent design behind that.
Yeah, because, like, the detective agency is, like, your hub, so you're just going to be bouncing back there anyways. It might as well give you a good spot to... And since you can also jump into the TV to get to Eden, you really don't have to even leave the actual detective
Office
apartment
itself.
built. It's not like it would be great if the phone was in the detective's the office, but you have to leave to do that.
I lost your trace info and had to search again. Where did you wander off to this time? You know, just bounced around places. Came across a woman who considered herself a scientist, the usual. I see. So you ran into Mireille Mikagura? Yeah, you could say we're acquainted. Regardless, for there to have been a natural progression where you would meet her. You seem to have the craziest luck. Let's assume you carried out your original objective. We'll start by... What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done. You saved me some time. Alright, on to our next move. I scanned the area around the entrance to Kowloon and marked the key junk data sites. Junk data will serve as your body parts. Is this how they get away with your equipment, like customizing the look of your character? It's like there's no base to put it around anyway, so...
You can't customize your look.
Oh.
You just... The customization's in the next... It was in the next game.
That's such a missed opportunity, though, because you have no form to begin with. You could just mix and match as you like.
It totally is, but, oh well. They did implement it eventually.
Okay. It's okay. Searching for body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons now, is it? Think of it as an emergency measure. I look forward to meeting you in your normal body.
It's really annoying because my stream keeps on stopping occasionally. So, it's just annoying me a little bit.
Click the touchpad button or check your received messages from the Digiline menu of your Digivice. When did we pick one of those up?
What?
Were we just given one of those to get into the internet itself?
Yeah, no, it's part of your Digivice.
Okay. Did I surprise you? But that's what Digiline is all about, you know. On the forums will be ecstatic if you respond to their messages. Let's try using simple phrases you learn from friends and clients. Got it. So, does the responding thing actually do anything?
To normal people, not really. It's just to see different dialogue. Really, okay. To Digimon, that will increase cam.
Alright. Register to field guide. At the lab, you can convert and browse detailed data by making friends with a Digimon through evolution and de-digivolution. Alright. This is a far cry from Digimon World 3, which is the last one in this entire series that I actually played.
Oh, also, here's another really in-depth thing. Certain lines learn certain, Digivolution lines, learn certain moves. So, technically, you could bring one Digimon up this entire line, make it go all the way back, have all these different moves it can do, and then go for a different line and gain different moves.
Interesting. So you can mix and match, and if you want some particular techniques, you can just keep building up again and again.
And stats are nearly 100% customizable. There's items to decrease stats, to then boost certain other stats up with their ability points.
You know what would have been really cool? If as soon as I picked up that avatar part, it filled in the blank on my, model here.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm this close to having a full body again. It'd be really funny, too, just seeing a pair of legs walking around all over the place, or just a random ponytail flopping about in the air. See, now we're starting to see creatures I'm familiar with. Like, these are the old school guys. Right here. Fire, plant, water, earth, electric, wind. You already explained all of that to me.
Yeah.
These guys look a little stronger than the rookies we were up against before. No, wait. It's... Okay, it's baby, something, and then rookie.
Baby, in training,
In
rookie,
training.
champion.
That's what it was. In training. Rookie, champion, ultimate, and then mega. And then technically there are some that go up beyond that, but...
Ultras, but they're rare.
Fucking bubbles! Wow, that actually did less damage than our normal attack.
Well, yeah, it's because you have a weakness to it.
Ah, I see.
If you scan over the Digimon, it will slightly change. The color changes depending if you have a 1.5 strength against it or a double damage towards it.
So orange is bad, right?
Orange is good.
Orange is good. Okay.
That means you'll do double damage to it.
Gotcha. Ouch. Critical hit, that's no fun. And last but not least, how about you kiss it goodbye? What's that combo meter that's by some of my...
The more Digimon hang out with each other, the more that the moves will so if you use his signature move, the next one in the line will boost the attack by using his signature move, and so on.
Got it. Okay, so if I just kept using Cog Crusher and Bubbles over and over, they'd keep getting stronger.
It's more of the more that they like you, and then the more they like you, the more that they'll be willing to do combo attacks. And the combo thing works on healing, defense, and basically anything a Digimon can do. It has a combo with other Digimon.
Okay.
So if every Digimon knew a healing move, then they can all do a bonus healing, bonus status, bonus to attacks and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so all abnormal status effects are undone at the end of battle. And I love this one. Dot.
Oh, Dot's great.
Dot is fantastic. This has been around since the World Games. It basically turns you into the Tamagotchi version of the Digimon.
And every single one has it. Even Digimon that have never gotten that kind of sprite get one.
That's so cool. I'd love to see one of those compilation videos that just has every single Digimon's Dot form.
I feel like there's just one guy on the staff who was really passionate, because they're the dot forms look really good.
Nice. That's cool. It's always cool to see devs do that kind of thing. That's where a lot of your best work comes from. Especially if you are passionate about what you're doing. It's good to see you around again. Hey, it's good to be back again, Dan Teal. Trust you and me, I love the fact that I'm streaming again. Some of the kind words.
Yes, Ross. I remember that Goku got brain damage that turned him unevil.
And the brain damage.
And the brain damage.
Oh, Master Roshi, when did you get here? It said I had a new message, but such a quick reply. I'm impressed. Guess you get a reply to a reply sometimes.
Yeah. That was the new one. Her saying that was a quick response.
Okay, so it goes from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very easy way to keep track. Oh hey, I even remember this. This one, it either turns into Gabumon in the anime, or it turns into the little seal one.
Gabumon.
Okay. I thought so. The horn's kind of a giveaway, but the face made me think of the other one. That's just protagonist syndrome right there. Like, that's perfectly in the nutshell. Because I can remember the main two. Well, Biomon I also remember. Then there's Palmon. I remember that thing's name. But why not that one? Why not that one?
Why not that one?
Question for the ages. No, but I find it's always legitimately worth analyzing that kind of thing. Like, once you learn how to pick apart media, you learn to appreciate it way more. Like, when you understand, like, why you like something or why it appeals to you in that particular way. It gives you a whole new appreciation for it.
Like, Luffy and Goku have a lot of very similarities, but I think I like Luffy better as a character than Goku. I don't know, like, he's just, I just find, like, he's more entertaining.
Dude, it's
like,
just a level 1 wall. It can't be that bad. Or do you just really not want me getting whatever that shiny is?
No, it's what's up there. That's what, like, it is saying that your Digimon are not strong enough to fight what's up there.
The path will open on its own?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go raise up a dragon, then we'll see who's laughing.
I'll literally make a god of destruction!
Nah, you're not a high enough level yet. I love that guy from Metal Saga on the PS2. He's an NPC from the enemy army, and he's guarding one of the most powerful tanks in the game. He's literally the only wall between you and it. And he says, I'm guarding this tank. What? No, I'm not gonna fight you. If I fight you, I'm going to lose, and therefore I can't guard the tank anymore. But if I just stand here, there's nothing you can do about it. And you're just sitting there as a player like, asshole. You clever bastard.
Like, looking at this and just seeing how slow your EXP and levels goes just makes me have, like I'm going through slow-mo.
It's such a...
Because,
it's
like,
completely different.
Yeah, because I'm just, like, because I'm so used to having, like, 5 EXP bonus, like, items, having stupid shiny poop mons that boost,
what is happening? What is happening right now?
You got back attacked.
No, like, that whole, like, cross change-up skill thing, what was that?
Oh, that was what I was talking about.
Oh, that was a combo?
That's the combo.
Oh, how about that? Scan complete. Koromon and Pabumon. Of course, I want to get everything up to 200% eventually, correct?
Yeah, because just better, like, you get better stat growth from it.
Okay. Hey, look at all this stuff I couldn't collect last time because I was running for my life from something.
From the silly Squidmon.
From the plot! The plot! I like how all of the hold on a minute. Item. Escape. Export. For a second, I thought all of the consumable items were named after computer functions. That would have been kind of neat, actually.
There's a lot of them that are.
Cross chain attack combo. Power up attacks and skill effects with the help of allied Digimon. And 2 or more allies are lined up on the timeline.
Yeah, it's that they have to, like, so it can't be like you enemy then your ally. They have to be with, like, in order.
Okay, so the number of bars I have shows how likely it is for a combo to happen.
So 1 bar, not very likely.
Also, I like how in this example it shows that Digimon from earlier that we had to fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that was just the one test model they had to work with, and they made all of the splash screens using it. Save yourself some work.
But
okay, so CAM is short for camaraderie. I was trying to figure out what the term was. Love someone on the internet to make a series of animated shorts that's just Zoidberg in anime. Like Popeye versus anime. I remember that. Holy crap, that video is old school.
Oh, but some of the worst Digimon to get like talking about Cam are the ones that are fusions.
I'm alive.
Because like with fusions, both sides have to be 100% Cam.
Hmm.
And then when you try to de-evolve them, you don't get both of them back. You get to pick one.
Oh. What's that? You don't know how to get back? Try logging out like you always do. Since you went in through an agency terminal, my guess is you should come out through one. But to be honest, in your case, I don't know what'll happen until we try. You could just die. That's entirely a possibility, but hey, if at first you don't succeed, so much for skydiving. This logout zone is still broken. Guess whatever Arata did was temporary. Interesting. In that case, is that something we could just do from the menu, or do we have to go all the way back?
Oh, no, you have to just go back to the start.
Okay. Backtracking for the win!
Ah, it's not that much. You can also use the export.
I could.
I won't, but I could.
Again, it's just I'm a hoarder player when it comes to RPGs.
Oh,
I like keeping at least one of every item just in case I need it.
Oh, like I literally by the end of the game have 99 of the weaker heal item because I just didn't use it.
Okay. What?
What?
For a second, my eyes went by that very quickly, and I thought for just the briefest of moments, I got an ability called Woke Napalm. And it was level 1, so we weren't even that woke yet.
No, yeah, you have to get Woke Napalm 3 for it to be very powerful.
Well, Pabumon has reached his maximum level. So what do we do about that?
Digivolve him.
How?
Go to the lab.
Oh, okay. So, explain Digivolving to me. We just have to reach the maximum level with the last form, and then we can...
No, it just depends on, it just depends on what the requirements for Digivolving are.
Alright. Well,
so, there's some Digimon that say, oh, you have to get level 15.
Okay.
And have these stats at these points.
Alright.
Or have this much cam.
So, That's...
You're not, you just have to, you can go to the lab and Digivolve and de-Digivolve to your heart's content.
Okay.
If you hit the requirements.
Well, let's go to the lab now and see what he turns into. Fnu, what is your favorite Digimon? Ooh. God, that's a tough choice. I haven't been in the loop for so long. No, I actually do have an answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
What's that season of the anime that everybody hates? The one where they become the Digimon?
Oh, Frontier.
Frontier.
Actually, more people hate Data Squad than Frontier, but still.
Okay, so, what's her name? The main girl there. What does she turn into? Like the butterfly one.
Oh, the butterfly one?
Yeah, let's go with that for now.
Okay. Actually, there's a similar one in the second game of this.
Why can't I... Oh, I guess it just had to load there. Alright. Sorry, go ahead.
There's actually a similar looking Digimon to that in the second Cyber Sleuth game. It's not that particular one. It's... yeah, this, so yeah, these are all your...
I mean, this one required me to go all the way up to level 5, so it's gotta be more powerful, right?
No.
That's my logic.
Your logic is wrong, but still.
I mean, So, okay, this one would have a focus on HP, this one would have a focus on defense. Got my eyes closed.
I'm just gonna point out that these are all gonna be able to turn into Season 1 Digimon.
Okay. Oh, and I think... Wait, based on their shapes, yeah, I think I remember which ones they turn into, too.
Yeah,
So this one will eventually turn into Palmon. This one will eventually turn into Biomon. And the top one, I think, actually does turn into the little seal dude.
No.
Oh.
Top one's Tentamon.
Ah. That was close. Oh, yeah! So... Alright. Let's do this. Let's go down that line. Now that I know what they're going to turn into.
Too bad, cause if you went down the Tentamon line, in the second game, he has another form after his Mega form called Kaiser Kabuterumon, and it is rad as shit.
Okay. Okay, there we go. So, let's see here. So I need to hit level 9 for all of my options to be available, but for the one I actually want to get, we just need to get nice and friendly with it and hit at least level 8. Alright, and now I have life goals. This is useful.
Look at your gear, man. Let's see what we're dealing with him.
Gear?
Yeah.
Organize. Wait, no. Gear. Option, keyword, player, item. Settings?
No, your one that's actually a gear.
Oh, Hagurumon.
Yeah. I don't learn a lot of Digimon names because they're all pretty silly at times.
Okay, so let's evolve him. Yeah, you're totally right. We should probably take a look at all the things. You don't have to tell me what that bottom one is. I know exactly what that thing turns into. A lot of these I don't recognize, though. Man, why does it take forever for me to do anything here? I press X and it takes an eternity for me to see the list. Oh, there we go. I just have to press left or right. That's what I'm going for.
I've never had that kind of problem. You probably want the middle one.
The middle one right here? Level 14, defense 55 required?
Yeah.
Which I technically already have fulfilled, so we could just go for that whenever. Wait! I think I know what he is. I think I know exactly what he is. Yeah, he's the brown one, the machine. He's got the valve on the front of his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're definitely going for that guy. Level 14, here we come. Except we're at the end of our time limit for this game.
At least you seem like you're having more fun this time. Unlike your constant bitch fest the first couple times.
Well, now that we've got the cutscenes out of the way, now that we're actually playing the game, it's fun, it's enjoyable. And it's Digimon! I grew up with this, man. It's nostalgic for me in an interesting way. Alright. Well, I hate to end off the Pokemon stream on a Digimon game, but that's part of the joke. Yeah. And I think that is actually...
I have a perfect... If you want to do a raid, I have a perfect person you can do it with.
Well, let's see if we have enough people here first. Oh yeah, we easily have enough people. We've got 15 viewers right now. That's insane. That's more than double my usual raid trigger here. The question is, what is our message tonight? Oh, before anything else, before we do any of that stuff, first we have to roll a d20 to see if something amazing happens tonight.
I would outright.
Nope, I got a 3. I got a 3.
That would be funny. No Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Play a better game.
No, that comes off as
Yeah, that's patronizing to the person to the channel we end up on. So, how about
hashtag butt farts?
I mean, he is the most powerful Pokemon. Hashtag butt farts. That's our raid message tonight. And who are we raiding, Dio?
We're gonna do hard leg gaming because he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And so we can hit the trifecta of Pokemon, Digimon, and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hard light gaming, you said.
I put hard leg gaming. I put a link in our Twitch thing.
Oh,
in the Discord.
Oh, okay. I think we've actually raided this guy a couple times in the past. Yeah. Okay. All right, everybody. Remember proper raid etiquette for this. Don't spam the raid message unless people fight back with emotes, in which case, spam away. Remember to include my emotes if you can in it. And thank you for coming tonight, and please join us again tomorrow night when we will be playing a game Cult Evil has been waiting a while for, Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. Until then, I'm Whatthefnu. Later, everybody.